Hello, heroes, men, women, guys, gals, who are actually watching these. Look, if you don't want to watch this, if this ain't interested, if you're not interested in this, go ahead and turn it off. Go ahead and turn it off. Joe Smith's not going to hate you or not like you. Not going to think differently of you if you don't like these videos, if you don't like seeing this. That's your First Amendment right. It's Joe Smith's First Amendment right to express his thoughts and opinion on this. It's your First Amendment right to turn off and not watch. Okay? If you don't like it, you don't have to watch. If you don't like it, then don't watch. Don't have to post negative comments, just don't watch. But that's your First Amendment right. That's your freedom. That's your right as American, as a human. Just don't watch. And like Joe Smith said in that other video, we're all one race. The human race. But this is Joe Smith exercising his American First Amendment right of speech, free speech, and expression. And again, feel free to shut off. If you haven't shut off now. But if you want to hear Joe Smith's First Amendment free speech opinion on this, and keep watching. So this is kind of disturbing. Okay, the media is saying that this older guy, and all that, was shoved down, left laying on the ground bleeding by police because police brutality. And as you can see, he's a lighter skin tone guy. Okay? We're all one race, human race. We're not going to use white, black, Mexican, Asian, African. We ain't using none of that no more. We're one race, human race. This is a human race, a human being, a human race member. It just happens to be a lighter skin tone. And they're saying that he was shoved down by police and left laying on the concrete bleeding. And the lamestream media is trying to race bait you and create a civil war here, saying that this was police brutality. But if you watch, this was like a professional soccer or NBA worthy performance of this guy. This was a complete flop.
Questions about excessive police force. 2 police officers caught on.
It's like, what, 1 or maybe 2? He got stiff-armed by one officer. Another officer went to stiff-arm him. There was no shoving motion. There's no elbow bending. He got like stiff-armed, barely stiff-armed by one officer, while a second officer tried to stiff-arm him. He went walking backwards how many feet? He went walking backwards almost 10 feet before he fell down. This was a fucking flop. Okay? Joe Smith has had some issues with the police in the past. Joe Smith ain't defending the police. Joe Smith hates cops. Cops hate Joe Smith here. Okay? Cops and Joe Smith do not get along. Joe Smith ain't sticking up for no cop anywhere. But Joe Smith here is saying that this guy flopped. This was professional soccer or NBA worthy flop here. He barely got stiff armed, and he went walking backwards 10 feet and then went and fell backwards. So if he got hurt, it's his own fucking fault. He was not shoved. There was no bend in the elbow. You want to watch it again?
The police force. 2 police officers caught on camera shoving an elderly protester in.
If he had shoved, he probably wouldn't have been able to take that many steps backwards before he went down. Joel Smith here got shoved. He probably went backwards where he stood. Probably would have fell down where he stood. That guy took like several steps backwards and then flopped and fell to the ground. See, this is a problem we have in the country. We got the left-wing liberals like this clown here trying to, again, not sticking up for the police. There are actually some good, cool cops out there, and there's some bad ones too. But don't know what the ratio is, and not going to guess, and like Joe Smith said earlier, not sticking up for cops. I had some differences here in the past several years, but this here is an obvious flop from a guy just trying to draw media attention. It was probably his buddy running the video camera. It's probably his setup. It's probably him and his buddy. His buddy is running the video camera, and he went down there to get in the police way. And the second a police officer reached out towards him, still not even sure if they actually still not sure if the cops actually put their hands on him, but it was a stiff arm. It wasn't a shove. There wasn't a bend in the elbow shoving him. It was a stiff arm. They just put a stiff arm out, walked into him, barely touched him, and he walked several steps backwards and fell flat on his back. Coincidentally, right in front of this camera. This was a setup. This was staged. George Soros probably paid him to do it. This is the problem. This is Democrats here, the left, trying to destabilize America and create a civil war just to overthrow Trump. Now, Joe Smith here don't agree with everything, all of Trump's things or that. In fact, Joe Smith disagrees with Trump quite a bit, but I'm going to save that for a different episode here. But this is disgusting here. Not because the police shoved an elderly guy down, because an elderly guy set the police up. An elderly guy with a lighter skin tone set the police up. And of course, you can see there are police officers there with darker skin tones to his left, apparently, and probably towards his right or on in front of him in the distance there. So there are police officers that all belong to the human race with light and dark skin tones, light and dark colored hair, blonde, brown, black hair, blue, green, brown, black eyes, different color eyes, different color hair, different color skin tones, all belong to the human race, all police officers, all out just trying to do their job. And second one lightly touched this guy with the stiff arm. He went and flopped several steps backwards and then fell flat on his back to the ground. You know, if someone walked up to Joe Smith and touched him like that, they would bounce off Joe Smith, but Joe Smith's a little bit bigger. But This is clearly a flop. He should be in the NBA or in professional soccer or something. That's how he flopped like that. Just disgusting that these people are out trying to set the police. Even though Joe Smith ain't too fond of the police, but it's disgusting that these people are out there just trying to set the police on camera just to keep the Civil War and stir the pot and create more instability in the country. It's disgusting. We're supposed to be making America great again. Go out there and start cleaning shit up. If you want America to be better, go out there and start cleaning shit up. Pick up the trash. Volunteer. Help charities. Run for public office. Whatever. But this lamestream media is just getting to the point of ridiculous here. And this was like ABC or something. So it's like not just CNN or CNBC or whatever, it's like all of them. They're all just trying to overreact and show fake news and create a civil war in this country just so they can have ratings. If the headline was elderly guy did NBA worthy flop to frame officers, you think people would watch? Probably not. So that's why they turned the other way around. It's like, oh, officers beat elderly guy to death. No, they didn't beat him to death. He flopped. And he flopped to help defend a black man that killed another black man over a TV. Yeah, over a TV, cuz. Over a TV, cuz. David Dorn got shot and killed over a TV, cuz. This needs to stop. This is disgusting. We're all one race. We're all one race. We're all the human race. This needs to stop. We're all supposed to be Americans. Let's all go shake hands and clean the country up and make America great again. God damn it, this has been Joe Smith signing out.